Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, y'all know, apparently, like there's like a bird outside singing in my window. So if y'all hear him, god damn. Well, I think he done made it in the house. But anyway, as you guys know, I've been saying for a long time that I refuse to support the the Los Angeles Lakers. This bird is really distracting me. I done said it. But when I was doing it, they were like, "Oh man, you're a LeBron James hater, man. You're only doing this because you hate LeBron. You hate LeBron." And I'm like, "No. A lot of people feel the exact same way about this story that I do." But people tried to make it seem like it was one thing or it was the other thing. I'm like, no, people feel this way. And I was called a hater for years. When I was saying that the fan base doesn't want LeBron, people were like, nah, man, you're a hater. You're a hater. Even Gilbert Arenas and all of them, he would come out there with his Laker jersey, like as if he a real Laker fan. Yeah, man. No, man, you hating, man. I'm like, no, this is what the fan base thinks. This is literally what the fan base thinks. So now, when it became clear last year that the Lakers were not going to extend LeBron, right, the fans started to get pretty excited because they're like, finally, we can get our team back. And then when this offseason came, the Lakers didn't offer LeBron an extension. The fan base started to rejoice. But the question is, why were they rejoicing? Well, I can tell you that. Number one, it's been 8 years of a total circus. A complete clown show from the onset. First year he got there, they were talking about the thunderstorm and the wind is blowing. The thunderstorm is coming, and what happened? They didn't even make the playoffs. You remember that when LeBron did that. The second year, they got Anthony Davis under very unusual circumstances. They were able to win a title in the bubble. Then the next year and onwards, just total ineptitude. Getting swept in the finals, Western Conference Finals, getting swept in round. I mean, it was just a total mess. And then they got Russell Westbrook there. They missed the play-in tournament. Then LeBron turned the entire season into his stat chasing and for trying to catch Kareem. And then Russell Westbrook became the lightning rod for criticism for that year. And then, of course, they drafted Bryant, which had nothing to do with winning basketball games. Just it had everything to do with the spectacle of it. Nothing to do with basketball. Just for the storyline and appease LeBron James and all of that, right? So Laker fans are sitting back and looking at their team, and they're watching all the other teams win championships. They're watching all the other organizations getting smarter and making smarter moves. Meanwhile, we're a freaking clown show. And then there was all of these rumors about LeBron and these guys wanting a maximum contract, and Laker fans are like, are you even joking? You want to give a 41, 42-year-old a max contract? And then the crazy part is his fan base that then infiltrated the proceedings. What they would do is they would be like, when they were like, LeBron is the GOAT, man, he's worth this and worth that. And then when he doesn't live up to his contract or doesn't play defense, it doesn't do that. Man, he's 40 years old. What do you expect? So then why are we paying him all of this money? But I digress, right? So Laker legend, I would say, Derek Fisher, who helped deliver 5 championships to the Los Angeles Lakers, recently went viral for an sit-down interview that he did, where he was basically saying Laker fans were celebrating LeBron James' departure. And I'm like, yeah, that's I told you. But before I even get into his comments, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. It's a scorching sports summer, and you can make all your picks on PrizePicks. Women's basketball and baseball are heating up, and with big tennis slams and major golf tournaments on the horizon, you can make your picks for all these events and more all summer long on PrizePicks, America's #1 sports pick app. I think I'm going to get into soccer this summer with PrizePicks. They're offering everything from group stage winners to goals scored, and I'm excited to watch the big stars from countries like Argentina, Brazil, France, and the US and win money while doing it. What's cool is that I can stack game winners from soccer, NBA, women's basketball, and baseball on top of my player picks for even bigger payouts. And PrizePicks is available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. The entire summer of soccer is on PrizePicks, all 48 countries and every matchup. And if you rep your side during the tournament on PrizePicks, you could win a trip to the final in New York. It's the biggest tournament ever, which means there's even more opportunities to cash in while you root for your favorite national sides and global soccer stars. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Okay, perfect. So what we want to do now is we're going to play what Derek Fisher had to say. I want you guys to take a listen to his comments, and we'll come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to the Derek Fisher here.
That like a lot of people in LA didn't love LeBron's time here, and it's been confusing to me, the reaction to him deciding not to return to LA. A lot of people have celebrated it and almost had a parade as though this is the greatest thing ever. I'm not saying this is doomsday for the Lakers and by any means. Like I think the organization will be fine. It's been here for 80 years. It'll be fine. But I'm surprised at some of the reaction for sure. And yeah, I think people have moved on. A lot of fans have.
It's felt to me, Derek, like Lakers fans didn't totally and completely embrace LeBron like they have for previous greats that have worn a Lakers uniform. Why do you think that is?
That's a great question. I mean, I think some of it, you think about the greats of Lakers past, many of those guys were kind of born and raised as Lakers for the most part. You think about James Worthy, #1 draft pick. You think about Magic Johnson, even though Kareem, formerly Lou Alcindor, was traded to LA, like he spent a considerable amount of time here, in Los Angeles and really felt like a piece of the fabric of LA. And so many greats. I mean, even Shaq, 8 years here. It's as though people forgot he played in Orlando as well, but it's the years here in LA that changed everything. Obviously Kobe being here for 20 seasons. And so I think other stars felt more like they became who they were as Lakers. And I think a lot of Lakers fans had a difficult time receiving the fact that LeBron was already LeBron before he got here.
Great. So you heard what he had to say. Now, this video was published yesterday. It has been viewed 1.3 million times. I'll just go through some comments. Another person said, LeBron fans and his circle clutch spent years SHI, on Kobe's legacy. Of course, Laker fans never fully embrace him. It's not difficult to understand. And then another LeBron fan said, so many people traumatized by LeGoat's unprecedented and unparalleled greatness. Fisher's a bum who had his wife and kids stolen by Matt effing Barnes. That's a LeBron fan. Typical LeBron fan answer for you. Another guy said he was never a true Laker, always a Cavalier. It's only fitting that he returns home to retire. Another person said LeBron stopped caring about winning in LA after 2020. Another one said, man, nobody hating on drama queen. Laker fans glad his ass is gone. And Derek, let me tell you something. Derek Fisher, like a lot of these former players, when they put a microphone in front of them, they have to be politically correct. Derek Fisher knows why most fans don't want him in LA. He played with the reason why. It's Kobe Bryant. He knows that. He's not going to come out and say it, but he knows that. When LeBron came to LA, Laker fans hated him. They did not want him there. You had Jeannie Buss trying to convince the fans. It got so bad at one point that Kobe Bryant needed to start coming to games. And they needed to show Kobe and LeBron embracing just for the fan base to try to accept him. It was that bad. That bad. And then when you think about all of the dirty ass moves that clutch affiliated organizations like Bleacher Report and House of Highlights have done to tarnish Kobe Bryant's legacy in the background, of course, Kobe, what do you like? Are y'all fucking stupid? Like, what you think this is, bro? You think we can't see through the grass? Of course we know what the hell is going on. Like, who y'all kidding here? LeBron's whole apparatus is built on everybody's favorite player just to uplift him, including his own teammates. That's his entire operation. That's the whole movement behind this guy. trash Kobe, trash on him, but you want to come to the Lakers and expect the fan base to and support you. You must be out your mind. Who are y'all fooling here? What y'all think this is, bro? You think y'all gonna be sneak dissing Kobe and getting all of these journalists and doing all y'all dirty work for y'all, and then y'all gonna run down and be like, yeah, accept me. Laker fans said leave. That's what they said. Derek Fisher ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. That's exactly what the happened. They packed his ass and they said, get the hell out of here. Now, it wasn't a Rob Pelinka decision. It was just Mark Walter said, I'm not doing this sentimental that Jeannie Buss and them were doing. I'm not doing it. So pack it up, old man. You got to go. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of my house. And that's what happened.